I am Ryan right now, and welcome to another episode of Video Game Hunting. Roll that awesome intro. So I'm here at my local Salvation Army. There's three main thrift store chains around where I live. There's Goodwill, Value Village, and Salvation Army. And Goodwill's probably the best as far as quality, like the condition stuff comes in. Value Village is still pretty good. But Salvation Army, man, that's like the bottom of the barrel when you're talking thrift stores. I have never really found anything at Salvation Army, and everything here is just really old and dirty. And anyway, let's go inside. Guitar Hero controller. It's probably the only video game thing here. VHS tapes, 8-tracks, naked Barbie dolls. And they've got World of Warcraft for their silent auction. Wow. Yeah, like I said, Salvation Army sucks. I've stopped coming here. This is the first time I've been here in a few months, just because I never found anything. And when there is something here, like a Sega Genesis or something, it's just in the worst condition you can imagine. And yeah, I've pretty much written off Salvation Army as a place not to go. At least in my area. So I get a lot of comments saying like, you know, your Goodwills are so much better than mine, and you're so lucky, you know, you got so much stuff at your thrift stores, and yada yada yada. But really I don't. My Goodwills are the same as anyone else's. It's just, I go a lot more often. It's not so much as about luck as it is about perseverance and, you know, just being patient and sticking with it. I mean, that's what they say luck is, right? Like having the right skills at the right time. That's what luck is. But anyway, so I mean, so like here's what I do. Like whenever I like have to go out in town to run errands or something, like go grocery shopping or whatever, you know, I'll just you know, plan my route or whatever so that I can stop at a thrift store along the way. You know, because I know gas is getting expensive, and a lot of times you can't just go out and go shopping or whatever, but it's not that hard to take, you know, 5 or 10 minutes out of your drive home just to pop into a thrift store or pawn shop, because that's all it is. I mean, there's tons of times that I go to a thrift store and come back with nothing. I just tend to not, you know, film them or include them in my video game hunting videos. Well, actually I do. There's a lot of footage in my video game hunting videos where I'm not finding anything. So yeah, you know, it's all about timing, because when there's something good at a thrift store, someone's gonna buy it. So you gotta be at the thrift stores, you know, frequently if you want to catch the good things that pop up on the shelves. So yeah, I mean, really I don't think that my thrift stores are that much better than anyone else's. It's all about timing. And like right now I'm going out, I have to go grocery shopping, and you know, I figure before I go to the grocery store I'll stop at the Goodwill and the Salvation Army where I was just at, you know. So that's just how I do it. And I guess that's all I wanted to say in this little segment. Alright, see you guys later. They've got these wireless Genesis controllers here, but there's no receiver for them. And they're $5 each, but without a receiver, I'll pass. I don't need wireless controllers for my Genesis. Then there's this plug and play. Looks like a Dreamcast controller, and it even says Dream Gear. I bought one of these once thinking that there would be like Dreamcast games, like it was a Dreamcast plug and play, but it's not. It's just a crappy run-of-the-mill plug-and-play. So that's all that's here. So yeah, that was it at the Goodwill. Didn't get anything. That's it for today, really. It's only Tuesday. Went to 3 thrift stores. That's all I'm gonna go to today. Didn't find anything. But hey, you know, like I said, it's all about frequency. I went today. And you know, I was out anyway, and it was only like, what, an extra 10-15 minutes, no big deal. So yeah, I'll probably go out and get it tomorrow. See you guys later. Alright, so it's Wednesday. I'm headed back down to the thrift stores. Yeah, it's the middle of the week. I was watching Sandom Todd talk about how whenever video game stores have their sales, it's like the worst time to go, because that's when you know, a lot of people go shopping. That's when the crowds come. And the same thing with thrift stores too. And Goodwill and stuff, they always have them on the weekends, and so that's why weekends are usually the worst times to go video game hunting at thrift stores and whatnot. So yeah, that's another tip for you guys. Best days to go are during the week, because on the weekends there's a bunch of people picking through everything. So yeah, alright, here we go. Got a Super Nintendo here for $7. It's pretty yellowed. I hate passing on these, but I don't know. I just have enough of them. And you know, I could buy it to resell, but I just got so much stuff that I already need to resell that I don't know. I'm passing on it. Sorry guys. And the power adapter's here too, but they want $4 for it. Once again, have enough of them. I've got a Game Boy SP for $15. I already have one, same color too. Look at all the sports games. They even have a long box PS1 sports game. But I did find this Atari. I'm probably not going to get this Atari. I think I already have enough Atari ports on multiple systems. But this game too, Intelligence Cube, I'm gonna get this. I remember when I first got my PlayStation, I played this on a demo and I really liked it. It's like one of the first titles that came out with it. And it's a pretty cool puzzle game. So it turns out Intelligent Cube's actually a pretty rare game, like in the $50 to $70 range. So it wasn't such a bad week after all. So any complaining that I do in the rest of this video it was before I realized that fact. So thanks to Big Daddy Darth for pointing that out to me. So that's it for this place. Well, Valley Village was bare. Nothing. Well, let's try these mom and pops and a pawn shop. It's gonna be a pretty bare week. Well, that's what it's looking like to be a pretty bare week. That's DuckTales on VHS. It's my favorite cartoon when I was a kid.
It's a duck blur, might solve a mystery, or rewrite history. DuckTales, woo!
And Ninja Turtles. Cool. Too bad I'm not a VHS collector. I did find one Game Boy Advance game at the pawn shop, Final Fantasy V, for $4. And that's it for today. Maybe tomorrow. Otherwise, this is going to be a very crappy episode of video game hunting. Oh, so it's Thursday. About to head out again, see if I can find something, because I have not really found hardly anything as far as video game hunting is concerned this week. Which is kind of a bummer after that awesome score last week, you know, with the Final Fantasy VII and that N64 case and those other games. Yeah, and to top it all off, it's crappy outside. Like, it's the middle of July, and it looks like March or October outside. I swear, this is the worst summer we've ever had up here. But anyway, let's go video game hunting. I have never seen Sega Saturn games here before. Revolution X, I have that for PlayStation. I might get it. What's that? Darklight Conflict and NFL 97. Maybe there's a Saturn here. Got a bunch of Xbox and PS2 titles here too, but I'm not really interested in a lot. They're all $5 each. Like Frogger, Jak 2, King of Fighters. That might be good. SNK fighting game. And, you know, Xbox, Grand Theft Auto, yada yada. Nothing's really popping out at me here. Alright, on to the next place. Pitiful. And look at this. Vinyl records where the games normally are. What's up with this? Sonic Spinball that's been here forever. Remember when I said that my Valley Village was moving to a bigger store? Well, look how empty it is in here. That's probably why there's no games on the shelves, because they're in the process of changing locations, so. Blowing this joint. Got some PlayStation games in. I might look at that Siphon Filter 2, even though it's greatest hits. That Ace Combat 2, I used to have that game back in the day. I might get that. But nothing that great. And then there's that Wario's Woods. That Final Fight. I already have Final Fight, but I don't know. We'll see. Gotta get the case open. Playboy's $1 each. Whole box of them. I would pull them out, but I don't want to get flagged. I didn't get any of those games at the pawn shop I was just at. I thought about buying that Wario's Forest or whatever it was called for Super Nintendo, but it was $7, and I don't like paying more than $5 for a Super Nintendo. Even $5 is kind of high for a Super Nintendo game. So yeah, I just passed on all that stuff there, just in case you were wondering. There's a boxed copy of Yoshi's Cookie for $4. I'll probably get that. So yeah, boxed NES game. Came complete. There's no foam, but the game instructions are in there. I always love finding boxed NES games because every day they get older and older and rarer and rarer. So yeah, this is interesting. The NetJet online gaming system. You like plug it into your computer and you can play all these games. They look like pretty generic snowboarding and racing, whatever. I'm not gonna get it. Well, that's it. I'm done. Didn't find much this week. Just 4 games. We got a Sega Saturn game, a Nintendo game, a Game Boy Advance game, and 1 PlayStation game. Yeah, not the greatest week. You can't expect to find a big haul every time we go to a thrift store, that's for sure. So yeah, that's it for this episode of Video Game Hunting. I'm Ryan. Right now, yeah! Do it!
Ryan.
Right now, yeah! Go on!
Did you see that lightning? Yay! Summertime! Yay! Summer!